Meantime, year after year, police try to crack down on notorious street racing here in the metro. This past weekend, in fact, they did have some success busting 3 operations across the city.
But are we any closer to really slamming the brakes on this deep-seated problem? Cassie Foote looks at the reasons holding us back.
One of the most frustrating and dangerous issues on Albuquerque's roads is street racing.
If you're driving down Montgomery and you're going 40 miles an hour and somebody blows past you at 100 miles an hour, you're not expecting it.
Robert Costa says it's nothing new, but it has gotten more dangerous.
The average, grocery getter is about as fast as the hot rods were 50 years ago. And so the hot rods of today are a lot faster, than anything that they saw years ago.
He owns Albuquerque Dragway, a spot to give people a place to drag race safely and legally.
It is 60 feet wide. There's only 2 cars allowed on it at any given time, and there's concrete walls to keep you in case something does go bad.
Over the weekend, Albuquerque police busted 3 street racing operations in various parts of the city. They issued nearly 40 citations. Catherine Edmiston is one of the people caught.
You're under arrest.
Albuquerque police say she tried getting away during a street racing operation a few weeks ago, and they recognized her car this past weekend. And police reps say we should expect more of these crackdowns.
But we know it's coming, and so we're trying to be proactive and getting our officers, our motors officers out there on the streets, trying to anticipate when and where they're going to happen.
Gilbert Gallegos is a spokesperson for APD. He says street racing is a problem officers strategize every year, but a constant problem is the potential penalty doesn't fit the crime. Citations for spectators include a fine up to $500 or up to 90 days in jail. And those behind the wheel get reckless driving. That conviction means up to 90 days in jail and a small fine.
When you're looking at reckless, you're also looking at when you're doing an act like that, when you know that someone could be put in harm's way, those penalties should be more severe.
Something Costa says can be avoided.
There is a lot of machismo that happens in racing, but it's not just the men. Here, for $30, it's not worth the hassle of getting in trouble with the police.
Cassie Foote, KOB4.